Tell me when.
What?
This is going to be the opening screen
All right,
for the podcast. 3,
2, 1, action. Hi Tom.
Hello, Rich.
Doug. All right.
hello.
How you
Happy
been
New
since
Year.
the last one? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, boys.
How's it going?
Good.
All right.
Yeah.
Busy day?
Always.
Yeah.
Good.
You've been training today, personal training?
Yeah, all day. Train myself.
Yeah.
Home, food, PS4 with the kids, so
Yeah.
nice day.
We need to talk about that a little bit actually, because I've finally decided for the first time in my life that I might actually lift some weight. I haven't got a fucking clue what I'm doing. Just that's what I'm
Just go CrossFit with Ricky, bro, and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Can I just say one thing before we really get into the flow of things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luke McWhinney, stop with them fucking Instagram videos. No one dances when they cook.
Do they not?
I don't think I do. I put music on like, but yeah.
Yeah, but none like this.
He's like a sports direct. Sorry, Luke. He's a good lad, Luke. He's like a sports direct version of, you know, that steak guy that went viral going like that with the salt. Stop it, Luke. Man of many talents.
Yeah.
I fuck up my cooking, mate. I don't know about you, but like, I don't.
Well, he's fucked up his dancing for one.
He does knock up some decent looking scran, but
Yeah.
but
Probably take some time to run 'cause it's fucking low, so.
I want to know how many birds he gets on the back of them Snapchats. It's quite quiet. Of all the things he should maybe promote more, he's a good looking lad, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, he should focus more on that and less on the old salt.
Salt
I don't know
Bay.
what you'd call it.
Salt Bay, innit?
Salt Bay, yeah. I mean, he's doing all right for me. Maybe that's what he was going for. Maybe he was trying to think of an alternative way to make money.
Nothing personal, Luke, but
Yeah.
I
was thinking about getting Luke on actually, because I did a lot of touring with Luke back in the day, and we did some pretty heinous stuff. So like, I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but
Example?
I think I remember seeing pictures of, because it was like called Richard Alloway.
yeah, also a friend, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
We've
went to
got
college
a
with
couple
Rich.
of mutual friends, so I used to see you guys pop up
Yeah.
on Facebook and stuff, and
Yeah.
I just remember Luke's hair. Didn't know Luke,
Yeah,
but I
it's
remember
bad.
seeing his hair,
Yeah,
and then obviously he turned up in MFA.
yeah, all of a sudden with me. I dragged him there his first session. He was just bored, and I was like, I'm going to this new place to get beat up. And he was like, I'll come with you because I've got
He
nothing
loved
else
it,
to do.
didn't he?
And then, he jumped straight into it. How did, this fucking beauty segue at that, innit? How did you get your start in MMA then, Tom?
Pro.
I tell you what, destined for big things. Mine's a bit of a weird one, really. I'll try not to touch my face all the way through.
It's alright.
So mine was actually in sixth form.
Right.
So this is, 2003, 2004.
Mm-hmm.
I was part of a rugby academy. My college had a rugby academy,
Yeah.
Macmillan. And part of the academy was a fitness class with a bloke called Oscar Stanton. Now, a lot of people know him around the area.
Right.
I think he's senior management now. I'm still in touch with him. And he was really into his wrestling, grappling. And he used to do it with us as part of conditioning. Because I think at the time the England rugby team had won the World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a lot of stuff online and about their conditioning, what made them so fit, tough. And a lot of it was grappling. So we'd be just on our knees and it'd be pin, move on. And you'd almost get shark tanked. And I was just really good at it. Like just I've always been naturally strong, yeah.
Yeah.
Even since I was a really young kid. And I see it in my daughter now because she's built, obviously not the same because she's gorgeous, but like I look at her legs and I'm like, you know, she's got big hamstrings. And,
Yeah.
You know, and she is like strong, like when I have a little wrestle with her and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I can say. Like Oscar was like, you can train after college. So there used to be me, him. We'd have punch bags up and stuff, and I'd done a little bit of boxing and stuff growing up. So we would just like we do sort of like I can't say that I was about to say mongy circuits, but you know we do circuits. We do circuits where it'd be like, right, you kick the bag for 5 minutes, while we wrestle, and then you. So it was it was very basic.
Yeah.
And I was strong, but obviously these were like, the lad who used to come in was a lad called Chris Snaith as well. He's quite well known and a big lad at the time, and I used to always do quite well.
Yeah.
Then after that, I used to, I think UFC used to be on Bravo, didn't it?
Yeah.
Like
Did
now and
it?
again.
Back in the day? Yeah.
Really,
Yeah.
like,
Used to be on Bravo.
there was never
and
any
then,
like order to it, was there? It'd just be like, there'd just be fights on Bravo, and
Yeah.
I think it was like Chuck Liddell, don't you?
Yeah. Well, it used to be Bravo, and then just before that was Sky, like way back when.
Right.
But that was like, yeah. But
Yeah,
like
so I mean, I'd done like bits of boxing after that and kickboxing for a while, Thai boxing, and then I played rugby, and then like to an okay like level, and just through work I'd met Dan Lewis, who we all know, and became good pals with him.
Yeah.
And he was doing his degree, and he needed to cover, just do a video on a club or something like that. So we went to Redcar BJJ. Right. Unbelievably, yeah. Now this was just before my daughter Erin was born, so we're talking nearly 7 years ago.
Yeah.
And we went there. He fell in love with the gi and all this, and I was wasn't.
Yeah.
Some people are, and you weren't a massive, big fan of the gi, were
yeah,
you?
it's not. Well, a lot of wrestling and grappling can be applicable to rugby and vice versa, but with the gi, it's a very different game.
So I even though when I rolled, I did all right.
Yeah.
Because I was strong. I was a lot big. Like I was like 95, nearly 100 kilos, but like ripped. Rapid.
Yeah.
So I did quite well.
Yeah.
But Dan used to go there on a Thursday, and I wasn't really keen. So I started going to no gi MFA on a Saturday instead of Jamie.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I used to just tick over, and then Erin was born, and then I just sort of like I couldn't play rugby on a Saturday anymore because my partner went back to work. So I had Erin on a Saturday, so I was like, this is going to be my day.
Yeah.
I didn't mind, like I didn't really miss it, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
So I was like, I need something. Nice. Yeah, I need something to do. So I thought, I'm gonna train BJJ, bought a couple of gis, and then I mean we had a group chat on WhatsApp, and I remember seeing a Combat Challenge North East, and Tom had been training, like with Tom, Simon, Doug, and that in MFA and stuff, and I just thought I'd fancy an MMA fight.
Yeah, I've got yeah.
And I thought, well, it's a good test, isn't it? It's a good way to see if it works. And I was doing a lot of wrestling with Andy Smith. Yeah. Now, you know, have you trained with Andy?
No, I know the name.
Andy Smith is one of the wrestling coaches in the area. Like,
is he over Billingham way?
Yeah, very decorated, like amateur wrestling. He used to do the wrestling at Marty Ashton's drill skills.
Yeah.
And I always got on really well with him, so I did a lot of privates with him. And I was doing striking privates with Jamie and all this. I got matched.
How long ago was this?
About 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And I remember leading up to the fight, I saw loads of tickets. I wasn't even particularly nervous, and I was sparring with George Hardwick, and I broke my hand.
Shit.
And I was in a lot of pain. And I thought, it's still I need an operation on it to this day. To be honest with you, it's in a bad way, but I remember that I can't pull out. So I fought this guy, big, long, tall striker, and I just took him down. I couldn't really. I tried to finish him on the ground, but I couldn't really strike. I think I threw one overhand right. Yeah. Which was a good
amateur?
one. Yeah. There's a mint photo.
You can't
the one I threw, I'd like to say I've got 100% puncher. He slated me, the arsehole. This Halloween party the next week, saying it was boring. But to be honest with you, it was quite a comfortable win, really.
Yeah.
Then after that, kept training. Was due to fight again, but for personal reasons I couldn't. It was the same show you fought Avi Jack on.
I remember, yeah.
And then managed to fight again 2 years after that, I think. Won quite quickly.
Yeah.
But I'd done like a lot. My training was a lot more MMA based for that.
Yeah.
In MFA with Abdul, Jamie, Harry, all of the bunch of killers, and Doug. Trained a lot with Doug for that. But I'd done a lot of rounds with Dougie anyway in the lead up to his fight. Yeah. So I think that was just before. So I think that set me in really good stead.
For my last fight, it was me, you, and Tom Simon mainly, wasn't it?
Yeah, early doors. Abdul gave us a key, so we were in there early, and the Luke came quite a bit, didn't he?
Oh yeah,
it was when he was
Luke and the twins started coming down a bit.
Beat the shit out of each other quite a few times. Dougie and me and Tom used to fight in exercise for less than where to this day I witnessed the single greatest knockdown.
Yeah.
Any show I've been to, anything like that.
Do tell.
Dougie and Tom were sparring in the ring. It was early, wasn't it? Because
6 in the morning, wasn't it?
And I said, in between rounds, I went, Dougie, dare you to throw a spinning back fist? He went, all right then.
No. He threw one on me first, and it was horrendous.
And then everything about him is.
He threw a proper, it was just no technique, kind of proper just wing it, like swinging for the fence kind of thing. And
So
then
I
you
went,
said,
I would dare you to throw one back.
Yeah.
Which he did. 15 seconds later, Tom dropped him like Dougie dropped Tom like a bad habit. Tom's head bounced off the bottom rope, and then he bounced back with his feet. I screamed in the middle of the gym. The whole gym stopped, and then he was like, as Tom is. I'm all right. Took that, didn't I? Took that. Right. And we're like, no more sparring for you, Thomas.
Yeah, not for a while.
But, so I trained a lot more, like as you're supposed to, MMA. A lot of rounds with the young lads. See, this is the thing. A lot of the lads in MFA, I think it was towards the end of that camp. I think they're all like 21, 22, and Harry,
young lads,
Spice, the twins.
Yeah,
Johnny,
the twins
Johnny
play
Hull's like one of the oldest, and he's 24, 25.
Yeah.
And we got chatting, and I'm 30.
Yeah.
And they're all like, fucking hell. Like,
Yeah.
almost like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Why-
with us,
yeah,
man?
yeah.
You know?
Why have a fight? No future.
So I'd said I wanted to like fight this. I think it was called Yor Teneford from Norway. Then I wanted another fight, and then because I'm getting a lot of stuff going on outside of amateur MMA. Who wants to be doing amateur MMA well into the 30s? At least Doug's pro, and how old are you? 30, 35?
behave yourself. Just turned 32.
So I wanted to. I did that. I was happy with how that went. I trained really, really
It's good
hard.
performance as well.
And then I just wanted to step it up a touch and fight this guy, Vasil Chuic.
Malenchenko?
Don't know. He's from I think he was Romanian.
Yeah.
And I trained. I'd like to say I couldn't have had a better camp.
Yeah.
The training I'd done, the shape I think I was training with you two at the time, and I was really like, if I'd have won that, I'd have really moved up the rankings, and then I'd probably have fancied another one or two, maybe win a belt. Then after a 12-week camp, he pulled out the night before.
12 weeks.
Nothing worse.
To be honest with you, that really killed
Yeah.
the motivation to train, because it was just he'd messaged, because it changed to the same day weigh-ins.
Right.
Whereas before, it'd been the day before. It didn't bother me. I'd made the weight comfortably every time.
What weight was that?
84 kilos. Okay. I'm not tall, but I'm like quite...
Yeah,
So I normally start a camp at about 90.
Good set of legs on you.
See my ass, bro. It's unbelievable.
No,
Dancer's legs.
I've held I've held pads for Tom before, and he's got bricks around his leg.
Yeah.
I'm just thick. My dad...
They are quite thick. Like, if you just look at, like, hands, like, the smashing mitts them, aren't they? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I'd worked... I couldn't believe how hard I'd worked. But
12 weeks is a long camp.
Like, obviously, it's the cost.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you're looking at 2 classes a day, $5 a class, a couple of privates a week. So you're looking at...
Nutrition as well.
Yeah.
Supplements.
Yeah, food supplements.
So you're looking at close to, like... I mean, for me, I think I worked out over the 12 weeks. I spent, like, pretty much $1,000.
Yeah.
I do all right financially, but it was more the time.
Yeah.
Because there was times where my daughter was... Can we go to the cinema and Pizza Hut? I was like, I can't, I've got to train. So after that, I was just a bit... What the fuck?
Yeah, what's the point?
What's the point? You see, but this leads me nicely. I'd love to fight again, but I want to fight that guy.
Yeah.
Which Anthony Franklin, who has Olympus, has told me the guy's training.
Okay.
Back training. We've proposed fighting, but because I think he wants to turn pro, even though I wouldn't say he's ready.
Right. Has he fought since your proposed match? Yeah.
But then he started running his mouth, calling me like a pussy and things like this. And to be fair, a freak, he did
turn pro, bro.
He did message saying you can't call someone a pussy when it was you that pulled out
the fight.
But he said he wants to turn pro.
Yeah. Would you fight in pro rules?
Yeah, but the issue with that is, I think it's a disrespect to the likes of Doug, to the likes of Harry, George Hardwick, and the other lads, and everyone that has a good amateur career. And for me to then just turn pro, it's a bit like, oh, well, I can just do it, and a lot of lads work towards that.
Yeah.
See, it'd suit me turning pro, because I can elbow the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
And heel hook him.
Yeah.
So it suits me.
Yeah.
But balls,
Yeah.
We'll see
There's no
what he says.
disrespect in that. If you want to turn pro, you turn
I'd
pro.
love to fight.
At the end of the day.
Thing is, I want to fight him, and then just I'd be.
And that's it. Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Freaks even said we could fight for a belt, on amateur belt in Olympus.
Yeah.
Cheeky little bastard.
Where's yours?
He's your boss, bro. He can do what he
Me
wants.
versus Savvy Jack. I think going into it, I was what was I was 5-0.
Shout out to Freak.
No shout out. I was 5-0. I think he was maybe 7-4, 7-5 or something like that. But
Right.
do you know what I mean? Like a pretty
Oh
solid
yeah, he
fight,
was good. He
especially
fought
for
in
like
Cage Warriors and stuff.
yeah.
hasn't he? Yeah.
He's fought in Cage Warriors. He's fought all of his losses as well have been against like top 10 ranked.
Legit.
Like,
Yeah.
opponents, that kind of thing.
This Abby
He's-
Jack you're on about?
Yeah. I was like, so this was I'd had a little while off for this fight. I think I'd had about 18 months off. One of the things that I always wanted to do was fight in Middlesbrough. The only other time I'd fought in Middlesbrough was when I was fighting a guy from Borough and I was fighting out of Newcastle, so I got booed. So I was like, I'm coming back as the local lad. I'm going to fight.
Come
so
out with P
you know
Diddy
what?
coming home.
I took a big cut on what I'd got on my purse for the last show because I wanted to fight. I was like, put a belt on the line. Nah,
Didn't do it.
didn't do it. He was like, maybe next time.
Ooh.
Maybe next time.
Ooh.
But
Cut away now, aren't you?
But
Ready
now
to
going
go,
back to what
not
Tom
cutting
was saying
away,
about kind of pull-outs, it's so disheartening.
I bet.
Honestly, there's so many unprofessional people in this sport that kind of they just don't see it as a big thing. And like Tom said there, like 12 weeks of training non-stop.
Yeah.
Not only is it is it mentally like tiring. He's give up opportunities with his daughter to like go places. He's give up opportunities with his friends, his family. It's
all
cost him a
sorts,
lot of
yeah.
money.
Food,
I mean,
like
same-
just
Just like things
diving.
like free tickets to go to the Borough. Like I'm a massive Borough fan, and free tickets in the hospitality and all this, like all expense, like food, drink.
Yeah.
I've got to, you know, and I don't want to go when everyone else is
Drinking,
slamming 12 pints and bottles of champagne and
Free
stuff.
pint and peas as well on the line, isn't there usually? So
You know, and I always have a nice pint with Johnny Hendry and stuff. You know, and it's you've got to give up all those things. And
yeah,
I got
and
stood
what
up at
and
the,
what was the repercussion? That lad didn't lose anything, did he? But the only thing was he'd done a few wrestling comps in prep for it.
right.
So I think he thought I was going to come out and like take him down,
Yeah,
which he'd had to make weight for around the fighting weight anyway. And then the night before he said he weighed 92 kilos, and it was obviously 84 kilo weight. So he said, "Will you do?" I think it was 87.
right.
And he went, "I'm not doing that. That's dangerous." But there was still, like, I think it's like 8 o'clock at night. It's well over 12 hours. And the obviously the way at Total Fitness, don't they? So you had free use of the saunas, things like that. You only had to just boil down a touch, which then he said, "Oh, I won't do." And then he turned around and went, "Well, actually, I'm actually heavier than that."
No way.
I know, and I mean, I was up for fighting him, but then in the end, he just said, "I'm
Just
not coming."
no. Yeah.
Then he had the cheek to message me on social media. It's so petty, this, isn't it? Amateur MMA beef.
Coming
Then
for
he
you.
said,
Doing stats and
he
beef.
he sent me like a message calling me a pussy or something.
Right.
So I'd messaged him saying, "Well, just because I went to the show anyway because we had teammates, and I was like, well,
Yeah.
we'll have a pagger in the car park." One so childish, innit? But he messaged Freak saying, "This is recently saying I'm shit. I have no wrestling, no jiu-jitsu, no power, like anything." So, you know,
Prove it.
I'd fight him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we should just give him a nice little purse and.
Yeah. Let's get him over here.
But I just want to fight him and then
And that's it.
done.
Job done.
But maybe pro rules and then
Yeah.
get myself a nice little Sherdog thing
Yeah.
and then leave.
Sherdog.com.
I was
I
trying to
actually
find.
think I have one, but I didn't make it.
You do have a shirt dog because I was trying to find your very first ever training video.
The one with Dan Lewis.
Yeah, which
that
Dan
wasn't
Lewis
actually a
put me
training
on
video,
to.
that was-
Did you find it?
No, but all I
Yeah.
could find was the combat challenge videos and like a link to your shirt dog, and I thought that's pretty legit.
But I
if
didn't
you want
make the
shirt dog.
Sherdog.
Yeah.
Who made it?
Why would I make it?
I think
know.
it might have been Ricky, you know.
What else you do?
Sherdog, once upon a time, it used to have some of the amateur records on, because when I used to go on it, it'd have my pro record, and underneath
Yeah,
it, it'd
'cause
have
I
some
know
of my
Jamie's
amateurs.
and Nathan Boyce's and all that
Yeah.
are on from back in the day. But I thought you had to make it yourself.
No.
I don't know.
Oh,
It
right.
was just what happens is when you have your first pro fight, or sometimes in like some of the amateur ones were recorded, they just like it just gets recorded, and then what you can go on is you can go on and like claim it and put like some bio stats and stuff
Yeah.
like that on.
When you turn pro, is it similar to boxing? Like, do you have to apply for a license and stuff?
No, it's there's no like recognized body in the UK.
Yeah, there's no
Okay.
like governing body. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like it's more a concept than like a formality, but
It's weird though, innit, amateur MMA, because you can't do things that obviously you can do in pro MMA, obviously. But it's weird things, isn't it? Like you can't. There's no like twisting, like spine or something, which is fair enough, isn't it? Because say you have 10-fight amateur career and you're fighting like really crazy people who just like rag stuff on, you might get hurt. But like the knee to the head, because that was in during the first fight, and then I couldn't knee to the head in the second. So that'd suit me. And obviously you can't heel hook and stuff. I don't know. It's a weird. But obviously fighting this guy pro, it'd suit me like down to the ground. I'd love it.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be easier to train for as well.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Especially like the majority of them.
I'm just getting over a bit of an injury, so timing could be quite good. Yeah. Really.
What did you do to your knee? What was it your knee?
Torn my meniscus, which isn't meant to be as bad. Like, because you hear about people, I think Michael Bisping fought for a while with it, but I remember showing you the pictures. My leg was just like, I'd felt basically like a little tug in my knee playing rugby. My leg went to about 4 times the size. It went black. It all bled down.
Yeah. And I think you sent me a picture.
Yeah, and I've tried. I'm slowly getting. I'll be back in the next few weeks grappling, but if I close my guard, it just feels like my knee's going to explode. But I think I've basically ignored the NHS physios because they're a load of shit. Shout out to the NHS. Looked online, did my own thing, used CBD oils, things like that. It's spot on really now. Cool. Run, squat, deadlift. Yeah. Well, just been doing a lot of striking. 3 times a week.
Can you twist it?
Yeah, but it's more that like closing of the guards in. If Pure Jono was to knee cut across it, I think it'd set me back about 2 years. But I'll be back. I'd just like to grin and bear it, and then I think I'm gonna need a little operation, but I'd rather do that being self-employed in the summer. Yeah. So that's me. Yeah. Sorry for being so long-winded there.
That's all right. That's cool.
So we'll see what happens. I'd love to fight Vasil if I don't. Yeah. You know, I basically did it as a bit of an experiment. You know.
Yeah. See what happens.
Now
you've got some bullets.
Don't want to get slammed on my head by Abdul repeatedly. Them Shark Tanks, man. Fucking hell.
Just realised. Have you seen the Rogan podcast the other week with John Danaher?
Yeah.
He's wrapped up in his rashy. Like
it's not a rash guard, it's a t-shirt. Is it? Nah, it is, look. Can I just go on record saying this isn't a rash guard?
Now then, John.
It's a gift.
Now then, John Danaher.
Sorry, skateboard punk, you know. Do a little, Chris, there are steps to jiu-jitsu.
Did you see his explanations for the rash guards?
Yeah, it was good, to be fair.
He posted like a 2-parter on Instagram because he talks that much shit.
Did you enjoy that podcast?
I liked it, yeah.
I really liked it, but I found it really hard work at times.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, you know, when a really condescending teacher just won't give you the answer and keeps... But
he did that thing with Joe Rogan where he was going, "Come on, Joe, like what's the main principle?"
And I was listening. I think
I got that a bit as well. He was trying to make like Joe to be a fool.
Yeah,
we're on first name terms, Joe. But no,
Joe and I.
Did you listen to the Woodley one from the other week as well?
Yeah, I quite enjoyed the time.
Really, I had to turn it off. I hated it.
I didn't. Yeah, I thought he came across.
All he did was whine.
Yeah.
He gets more recognition than me, and he does it. And then Rogan was like, "Well, you're mourning." He was like, "No, I'm not mourning." And I was like, "Oh my god."
What I found really interesting was when Rogan mentioned about Khabib going up to welterweight, and he was like, "No, that's psycho."
See, I think he'd be the best. That'd be an alright matchup for Tyrone. I thought.
Yeah, well, he's a big, strong wrestler, isn't he? And that's...
Everyone's scared of Khabib, though, and
what do you reckon of this weekend's fight?
Huh?
What do you reckon of this weekend's fight?
Unbelievable segue, that. Yeah, again, that's 2.
Come on, again.
That was me, that one.
Yeah, that's one each. I need one now.
We're a team.
Yeah, don't be giving that one away. I saw the opportunity there.
We're a team. I heard Rich try to take credit for that. We're a team.
We're a team.
I was like, what? UFC here?
Yeah, it was a bit
I was impressed with DC's fight. Absolutely smashed Morgan.
Yeah, I don't get the hate for her. He gets a lot. I think it's starting to change a bit now, isn't it?
This is the first fight where I've actually had the crowd actually chanting for DC.
But his story is unbelievable. Is it? Like ex-Olympian is. Do you know about his daughter dying in a car crash?
No.
I think he'd had a daughter who was 2-year-old and she died in a car crash.
Right.
Jesus.
Like all adds to his story, doesn't it? And then he's obviously went through the rank strike force.
Yeah.
Well, he was the reserve in that Strikeforce heavyweight championship.
Yeah,
wasn't
and
he?
he smashed it. Absolutely smashed everyone, didn't he? And,
but he got some mad hate, and I
don't get
it.
Like, you've got John Jones, and he was basically a coke sniffing,
Viagra popping
arsehole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you, there's not wrong with him popping Viagra, is there?
And
But
it's
in competition.
Yeah.
To be honest though, like he's kind of tainted his legacy a little bit as well. Like not just his own legacy, but like it's kind of put like a bit of a cloud over DC's as well.
Yeah.
Like
the sort of like he's rubbed off on him, hasn't he? A bit.
Yeah.
But he's unbelievable. Like what a role model. Like
do you know what I mean? Yeah. If you could like list things that you want from a UFC champion. Like, just like, anyway, if you just went, I want the perfect UFC champion.
Yeah, like John Jones is a bit of a maverick, isn't he? He's like, you know, he doesn't give a fuck. He just fights Alexander Gustafsson after sessioning for weeks on end.
Yeah, and beats him.
And beat him, which, you know, I didn't think he did at the time.
I thought it was very close.
I thought it was Gustafsson, like.
Yeah, I watched it. I remember getting up to watch it.
Yeah.
But he still won.
Yeah.
And then you've got Daniel Cormier, who is like,
it's like the
like
ultimate role model.
Clean, great role model, loves his kids, religious, ex-Olympian. Everyone hates him.
Yeah.
Well, it's starting the tides to.
I feel like probably only has
to.
one more fight in him, I'd say. Like,
he's 39 or 40. Oh no, he said he'd retire at 40. Yeah. Well, I'm completely wrong.
I think he'll fight Gustafsson, and then maybe move up.
I think he'll really struggle with Gustafsson just because he's.
Yeah. But again, that was a close one.
Yeah, it was a close decision.
He's so rangy.
Dropped in and it was back and forth. I think it's similar to the John Jones.
The first Jones fight, where it went a decision.
But I mean, I'd probably fancy Gustafsson in a rematch, but I just don't get why he's hated. It blows my mind.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
And then you have Conor. I mean, Conor. I'm a big Conor fan.
Yeah.
And
is that because you're ginger?
No need for that, is there? You must love Tim Sylvia then, Chris, on that logic, because you have the same body.
Excuse me, Phil Baroni, number one.
The DC fight for me, like when I really thought about it, because I almost believed the hype a little bit about Ozdemir, and I thought, he's knocked everyone. Well, not everyone.
So he knocked everyone out, wasn't it?
Jimmy Manuwa,
like an inch.
But both the come in in the main event, you had two up and comers that had a few knockouts under the belt, and they both got absolutely humiliated on the floor. Like neither of them had anything to offer. Like as soon as DC took him down, was it the end of the first? He nearly choked him, and he was That DC called that. He said he grinds people down, he takes him down, they give him his back, he chokes him out, and then it almost happened. And then literally second round start, and he took him down, and he just made
smushed him. Took his soul with that crucifix, didn't he?
Like just absolutely like he was just like peppering him away, like just humiliated him.
I think that I thought Ozdemir might have a chance in the first round, but then you see the camps. That Henry Hoof camp's weird, isn't it? Because Henry Hoof's a legend kickboxing, but that's all you see.
Yeah.
And same with the Michael Johnson trains there, doesn't he? And he's a beast. But I think he came from
Nelson as well, the MMA coach. I'm sure they do.
It was the Black Zillions, wasn't it? And then they've all bounced around a bit, but
what got me
never any wrestling. It's all kickboxing. Henry Hoof's a legend, don't get me wrong, but
in Dutch kickboxing,
I mean, Luke Rockhold was actually in Ozdemir's camp for this fight.
Yeah.
But you just can't prepare for it. You never see any I mean, obviously, even if you had the best wrestling coaches, the best, but I think you'd still come across against Daniel Cormier.
He had nothing to offer. Like as soon as he got taken down, and especially in the second round as well, he wasn't even bridging
just
properly.
Shut down, didn't he?
He wasn't even bridging. He wasn't even trying to escape. He was just kind of like he admitted,
just accepted the position.
There was no fighting him. Like
it's white belt shit, innit?
Yeah.
Like
don't get me wrong, that's a difficult position to escape, but you at least want to see someone actually like thrashing about, like trying, giving it the raw.
Yeah.
It's a championship fight kind of thing. You need to be kind of giving everything you got, and it just, I don't know.
I think if you stand that also, if you stand and just like when Jimmy Manuwa was matched with him, I'm a big Jimmy Manuwa fan. And were you at UFC Manchester when he fought OSP?
Yeah.
I was there, and I thought he was going to get smoked.
Yeah.
And he won viciously, didn't he? Like brutal knockout. And when I saw him match with Ozdemir, I thought, because he'd just been ranked number 3. And they were hyping the.
Well, it's essentially Ozdemir's slap.
Nah, he's gonna get it because he'll stand there. If you stand there with Ozdemir, just straight in front of him, have it out with him, you'll probably get knocked out.
Yeah, he did look quite good early on in the fight with DC though. Like I think DC looked a bit. I don't know. I was like, oh shit! Like, what's going on here? He looked like a bit all over the shop.
He took a few shots as well.
Shots. His movement was
he always
off.
does though, doesn't he?
And then
like Rumble caught him a few times early, and
he fucking sent him across the ring.
But then again, he just recovered and fucked him up on the ground.
Yeah.
And
He's got a chin like I mean, you get head kicked off John Jones and you're probably going to go out. You know what I mean? You get head kicked off anyone.
he still tried to stay on his feet though, didn't he? For it wasn't for a minute. He was just doing laps of the octagon. That hurt seeing that. He'd have been better off just falling.
Yeah.
On his arse or on his back.
Yeah.
But the fact he tried to stay on his feet and just made it so much worse.
There was another fight on that card, and like the cards, apart from the championship fights, I mean, I barely knew any of the other fighters on it. But that happened, I think it was the third fight just before they come in, where a guy took, like, I think it was an uppercut, and he just did that, like, he kind of like stepped back, and it almost took a second because he like took the shot and then he found his feet and then he just went fucking like that. Took another 4 or 5 more shots just standing. Just
I think we saw that when me and Doug had both cornered the lad on a boxing.
Yeah.
Boxing
card.
Yeah. And
shout out to Josh Moffat.
Shout out Josh. Josh got a win recently, so well done, Josh.
Yeah. Against the granddad, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was 100% 60. Yeah, he fought like a big tough guy, Nathan.
Right.
And he was similar. He got caught, but he didn't go down. He was he was out on his feet, but it was quite a bad one. But
yeah.
I said to him afterwards, you'd probably been better off falling onto your back and then...
Or even just taking a knee, especially boxing. Taking a knee, get 10 seconds to recover.
Instead of, yeah.
Is that a lot being said recently with the Anthony Joshua thing? He got put down against Klitschko.
Yeah.
Fall onto your back so you can almost see the way to get up.
Right.
They're the worst ones for me.
Where
they're almost out on the feet and then at the last... Then
they take a few more and like, because your head's just gone in it. Like.
But yeah, I think those to me will bounce back.
He's young.
Yeah.
It's similar to the Ngannou situation, isn't it? He's young and then he'll get them, which leads us on to there's my segue, baby.
Yeah.
Done, yeah.
3 for 3.
That was that was an awful fight. It was just awful. Like,
yeah,
there was a good.
The first round,
first 3 minutes was really good.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, like Stipe looked in a lot of trouble at one point. I was like, shit.
You see the fucking welt in his eye.
Yeah. Like Stipe didn't know what was going on either. But there was no way he could have kept up that pace. The size of them, Jesus.
No, I like. There was a point in the first round where, like the camera angle was like Ngannou like face on. He just started walking forward, winging punches. And I was like, I think that's the scariest thing I've ever seen. Like just being stood there with him doing that.
Him with his coach, wasn't it? Him, like flinging his coach about, and he did look good. But I think put anyone on the pads and
it's easy to make people look.
Obviously, his route to the fight. I mean, he looked impressive, didn't he? And the smart money was always going to be on Stipe.
Yeah, it was a bit shocking how much the attention they give Ngannou. Like, you got a champion in Stipe, and it's like, but he's Ngannou. Like, give him nothing.
Well, that's why Stipe did that at the end, didn't he?
Ripped the belt off him.
Yeah, he took the belt off Dana and gave it to his coach. And then he actually said, "Because my coach respects me."
Yeah.
Shit. Which, they just threw the money at Ngannou, didn't they?
Yeah.
Showed him in is it the Performance Centre and World's Hardest Punch.
Where he's living. Yeah.
Which is surely a load of shit.
But that's thing.
Who else has hit that machine? I mean, before that, he was a kickboxer. I can't remember his name.
Tyrone
Spong.
Yeah, it's Tyrone Spong. Yeah.
But
did you say Tyrone? I did. Yeah. The jiu-jitsu. One JT.
Also got a killer left.
Fair play, JT.
What am I on about? Cut that one out. Yeah, Tyrone Spong. That was the one.
But like, so for me, like, who else has hit it? Has Anthony Joshua been to the UFC Performance Institute and hit that pad?
Triple G.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, it's one of them things, isn't it? Like, he's the hardest hitter until...
I'd
like to know how... Obviously, it's going to be the best equipment, isn't it? But have you actually seen the thing that they're...
I know it's like a pad and it's totally adjustable.
Like a cushion, right. With all censored up and stuff.
Yeah, because you can kick it as well, can't you?
Yeah, apparently pound for pound, the hardest bat that's been delivered to it was, shout out to old Mick, was Justin Gaethje.
Right. Oh, yeah.
That's what... It was someone on Rogan's podcast. I was saying that. But
he's mad as well,
do you know what I mean? It doesn't... Well, Sean, doesn't it? It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it?
I think Kane got 800 on a punch machine.
You what?
I once got 800 on a punch machine, no big deal.
I think JT's got the record, hasn't he? In Papa's Pizza.
All the pizza shops in Borough.
I fucking hate those pizza shops. I will not go in a pizza shop. If I walk, could have the best pizza parma or whatever. Could be starving. If I walk in, it's busy and there's one of them punch bags. I'm walking out.
Yeah.
It's an absolute fucking twat factory. And one of them's fucking hell. Sorry if my kids are listening. Don't listen to the language there.
Yeah.
I had a few people asking if this was live, by the way.
No,
Thank
like
Christ.
the
Wish we were live upstairs when he fell off that chair.
there's like the logistics of obviously setting up a photo and going live on Facebook's really easy.
Yeah,
but the sound's probably really shit.
Yeah. You'll get there, man.
There's a way to do it. Yeah, I just
get
can't
some
be
sponsors and we'll get there. But yeah, I think Ngannou, I think it's not a bad. There'll still be a lot of hype about him, and
yeah.
he'll get paid well, but it's just a weird. Do you find his camp a bit weird? Like,
well,
he just put up in this institute, and I think
there.
obviously
he went to France for like 2 weeks.
They're looking to crack
with
Africa, aren't they? Because they're putting a lot of hype around. Is it Usman who fought the week before? He ground out decision.
Yeah, the welterweight.
Yeah, he looked pretty
Kamaru
average. He was on tough, wasn't he?
Yeah.
There was someone who fought. We should know his name really on the Saturday night from Africa as well. So obviously aiming towards, because that's a
it's a huge crowd.
Market,
Africa and then Khabib with Russia. Like,
I was gonna say Russia's the next big
world
thing,
domination, isn't it?
because there's a lot of there's a lot more of them. I think just signed Khabib's cousin and stuff like that.
I think he fought on Saturday and won.
So, but it makes sense.
Yeah.
So there's obviously, but Stipe is, I can understand why he'd be a bit pissed off.
Even Stipe,
he should have finished like
after the first round, Ngannou wasn't there. And don't get me wrong, he's still dangerous on his feet. But as soon as he took him down, he was just peppering him away, like kind of riding rounds out.
There was a point
you need
where
looking for the finish, and just for me, I was just like, you're kind of riding this out a bit here.
There was a point in some of the rounds where he was like leaning on him.
Yeah.
And
fourth round, didn't throw a single strike in Ngannou.
Yeah.
It's like, what on earth?
Yeah.
I think what were the overall scorecards? 50-24, something like that. Yeah.
Fuck me.
So it's not.
Yeah, I think it was the fourth round. Stipe landed 82 strikes to none.
Yeah. The thing is, I thought
but
it
was like
prime
cutting that as a strike.
Cain Velasquez just smashes everyone, doesn't he?
Do you think he walks through Stipe?
Yeah, I think he does. I think he does everything better. Hits harder. Doesn't get hit as much.
More pressure.
If you watch the Doom Cain fight, he did I thought he smashed Verdum a bit in the first.
Yeah, up until
obviously a lot had been put into Cain's cardio, but he hadn't acclimatised to the altitude.
Yeah.
Which
Did he get guillotined?
must count for a lot. Yeah, he got subbed, didn't he?
Yeah.
Got guillotined. I think Bonte's fit and well. He's terrifying, Cain, isn't he?
Yeah,
he came out and fought Travis Brown. He hasn't fought for a long time, mind.
Yeah.
UFC 200. Came out and he spinning back kick Travis Brown, who's about 9 foot. So
Cain, who looks like he's never thrown a spinning back kick in his life.
Yeah, he's got an awful body, and he's built like BFGT, and he's
just awful. But he's like a wrestler boxer, isn't he? So you don't expect him to kind of force something like that.
He's just a terrifying Mexican, isn't he?
Yeah. But yeah, if ring rust isn't a thing, and Cain comes back and fights Stipe,
I don't think they'll give him straight away. I think they'll want him.
Do you not? I thought
you can't hype it'd be a big card, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You'd probably want to do it in Mexico.
Yeah.
And you can't put all that promotion
into someone that hasn't
someone
fought
that
for 2
pulls
years.
out a lot. I think that's why they've held Khabib back a little bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's been prone, hasn't he? They could do that giant Russia card, and they'd obviously have to time difference, all this travel, promoting it, and.
Well, he's fighting Tony next, isn't he?
Yeah, but it should be on a much bigger stage, shouldn't it? But I think they're almost worried about pumping the money in.
Yeah. Because last time they were scheduled to fight, I was absolutely gutted.
It was the day before, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, 2-2, wasn't it?
That's whenever I see a match now, like a fight, I never really let myself get excited about it till
the fucking cage door closes.
Same with
GSP
this thing. It was just 'cause I'm a massive GSP fan, and I thought, someone will pull out.
Yeah.
And until they walk out. Yeah.
Only GSP can look like 50% of himself and still smash Bisping. You know what I mean? He didn't look like himself in that fight for me, and he still just.
Yeah, he was. He got a colitis during the camp though, didn't he?
Yeah.
Which is I'm fair play to him for even sticking through that.
He gets so much shit, GSP, doesn't he, for not finishing? But you look at who he fought, and it's just
it's mad.
Come on, mate. Well, what was his? Was it Jake Shields,
Condé,
Diaz, Hendricks, a roided up
Hendricks
Johnny
twice.
Hendricks. Yeah. You can't fault the guy, can you? Then 3 years off, comes back, Granted, that was a good matchup for him, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Michael Bisping.
Yeah,
and it said he trained with him a lot, and he
Oh,
basically knew that he could smash him, but
yeah, you could wrestle fuck him.
legacy, isn't it? Should just wrap it in now, mind for me.
GSP.
Yeah.
Do you not see him versus Woodley?
No, I wouldn't want to. I think Woodley would smoke him. To be honest.
Do you see him in a year's time?
Connor, I think he'll only fight Connor.
Yeah.
It'll be Connor, won't it?
Yeah.
You reckon?
I think Connor. Yeah. I think. Well.
Money in it.
Yeah. If I was GSP, or if I was like king of the UFC and like everything was fun in place,
King of the UFC.
Yeah, Connor would fight Tony or Khabib, and obviously if he won it, then go up to welterweight and fight GSP for a welterweight title, which is currently held by neither people. But you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, he
King of the UFC.
surely doesn't need the nothing more to add to the legacy.
No
money. I mean, Doug's pals with him. You've trained with him, haven't you, bro? You must know.
I met him. Got a photo of him.
it's just as good, isn't it?
I went out and trained for a few days at TriStar, but I wasn't there long enough to get in with the pros. Said I needed to be there longer.
Derailed by mosquitoes or something, didn't you? So
yeah, I was out there for 2 weeks on holiday, and bloody paid for like a 2-week membership kind of thing. Sent me back a fair whack and that.
Yeah.
And then I trained once, went to a barbecue by like a riverside and that, and I don't know what it is. I must have tasty blood. Got bit by about 1,000 midgies, and like literally my back was just covered, like,
really?
And like I couldn't train because like it was just fucking that bad. So yeah, I had to wait like almost 2 weeks till the end of my holiday to go back in and train again.
You've been doing any training recently?
I have, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What in? Where you been? Just MMA or?
Yeah, just MMA. Did a little bit of sparring on Sunday.
Yeah.
So first time back in, so that was quite good.
Yeah.
Why are you training now, Doug? Because I don't know why I started laughing there. So it's Doug and train makes me laugh. Because Spartans, sadly
no more, yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's a shame.
I think I mentioned that last time, didn't I?
Yeah.
So I spoke to Fisher before Christmas about going through there. So I'm going to wait till my elbows healed up and then go through there.
Killers up there.
Yeah.
Which leads us on to the North East MMA scene. I should fucking host this show. Like,
Do your own, I'll produce it, yeah. Limitless
the North
segments.
East MMA
The genetic podcast.
Yeah.
I like that.
Genetics with Tom Corrigill.
Yeah. Good.
I mean, I don't know much about the North East MMA scene. I know that all our lads, if our lads are the MFA lads, are all doing really well.
I don't think it's ever been better, really.
Yeah.
I think if you look, especially on the shows like Bama.
Yeah. The Newcastle
Cage
show
Warriors
just
as
before
well. There's
Christmas.
always a lot on Cage Warriors, but I mean, if you look on Bama, that show up in Newcastle,
Yeah.
there's a lot of hate aimed towards that, wasn't there, due to the Aaron Chalmers, Geordie Shaw, mainly led by Gary Sudrin. Shout out to Gary on Facebook. He was going fucking mental about that.
I think for me, right, if you're a promoter, right, and you've got someone like Aaron Chalmers who wants to fight on your show, you're gonna fucking do it. Because imagine all the extra eyeballs he's going to bring to MMA.
All the lads,
so stupid.
all the lads that were on that show, guaranteed were buzzing.
Yeah.
Especially on the main card.
Yeah.
He was on it because it was on ITV4.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I mean,
just
if you looked on
exposition.
Twitter, it was
Yeah.
pretty big.
I think
The main event was Ryan Scope, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And that's amazing for him because I mean, how long's he been? I don't know, I mean, I've seen him fight loads on local, like a lot of made for the cage. Fights, but he'd been on Bama before mine. But main event on ITV4.
Yeah.
You know, if you look at that, I mean, that's where Mia Khan started, like that kind of.
Yeah.
So it could only grow.
Yeah.
So I don't really understand. Obviously, people should have that sport.
People are always going to,
but the person that should have that sport isn't going to bring in the eyes.
Yeah, of course,
Which then all the other lads can then demand more money for sponsors, and then they're seeing. I mean, Justin Burlington's second pro fight was on there, and I mean, we all know he's a killer.
Yeah.
He's a killer, isn't he? And a lot more people are seeing this now, and companies will want to sponsor Justin.
Yeah, of course.
And, you know, Colin Fletcher was on it. I mean, it's a good thing, but the overall state at the moment is unbelievable. But I'd say it's even better at an amateur level. Because it's been a big thing in the North East for a while, hasn't it? MMA,
We've had a lot.
The old school days at the Borough Town Hall, Battleground. Did you fight on Battleground?
Yeah, I fought on Battleground. I think I mentioned it last time I was there, didn't I?
Yeah, fought in the town hall, didn't you?
Yeah. Training on like floors like this.
I know one of the lads has got all the DVDs.
All right.
The old Battleground fights, so
I've
could
got
be worth a fight companion. That.
I've got some proper naughty old like MMA DVDs like back in the day.
Yeah,
I love all that.
Class.
But I mean, the standard now, amateur level, in the area.
Yeah.
I think it's ridiculous, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, there's kids. I think there's a young lad in MFA, Charlie, he's called.
Yeah.
He looks like Kevin De Bruyne. Plays for Man City. Have you seen the little blonde lad?
I know what you mean. Yeah.
I think he's 14, 15.
Yeah.
And if he keeps going, and he trains twice a day.
Yeah.
Like, outstanding.
You didn't
have that all them years ago, because I don't think there was the...
It wasn't as accessible, was it? Like, I mean, even, like, I've kind of seen MMA turn to something that I've, like, done from, like, even my view was, like...
Cage fighting?
You say that to people, don't you? They go, so what do you do? What fight did you have?
Yeah, you're cage fighting.
Like, it's mixed martial arts. What's that? And it's like, you know cage fighting? Oh, yeah.
I know what you mean.
Saw that I'll never back down. Ain't the same.
But, like, I mean, even... Like, just you know, maybe like Charlie's dad at some point was like, cage fighting, what are you doing that for? And then gradually, as Conor McGregor's and people like Aaron Chalmers, obviously not on the level of Conor McGregor, but as it becomes more accessible, you get more
just
and more.
Compare Conor McGregor and Aaron Chalmers.
You get more.
Gary Sudgeon's going to be sat there going, what?
King of the UFC.
Richard Baker.
King of the UFC.
Yeah. No, North East is a hotbed for MMA. I mean, even like pro-wise, we've got so many fighters. You mentioned Colin Fletcher, Alex Enlund,
look at Andrew Fisher.
Ryan Scorp, Andrew Fisher,
isn't he?
Phil DeFries. I mean, who else? I don't want to miss anyone out. Like, you've got some solid fighters. Davey Grant,
from Sunderland, bless him.
But there's all these kids coming through.
And Ross Pearson obviously came from Sunderland.
Yeah, forget Ross Pearson, yeah.
You've got
Chris Douglass. Chris Douglass, next one.
I can't really.
Are you the alternate in the Bellator heavyweight Grand Prix? There, bro.
No, I couldn't make weight.
How is your weight?
It's good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
Lost almost 2 kilos this week.
Yeah. Good.
So,
you've been like eating, like, how did you eat over Christmas and that?
I ate a lot over Christmas and that. Yeah.
Same. Yeah.
But yeah, I was going to start training back properly like right after Christmas, go back through the Fishers, but I had a bit of an accident over Christmas, so I couldn't really. It wasn't even a training related injury, unfortunately.
That's a good camp, that getting with, isn't it? Yeah. A lot of big lads as well. Yeah. So I always found with Doug, the weird thing is, obviously amateur pros different, but me and Doug fought the same weight.
Yeah.
But he absolutely killed himself to make the weight, whereas I just...
84, I killed myself.
He fought at 77, you know.
I kill myself getting down because I'm such a fat bastard. It's like 84.
Yeah.
I make it easily.
Yeah.
And
I should do 77, really, but I'm a bit put off because I did 80 for under 81 for a jits comp once.
Right.
And felt like absolute death.
Did you?
I think I'm just too thick. Like, in my legs. And could get there, but... You know, I don't think it'd be. But the fact that he the same weight as this guy, he looked so good when he weighed in. Have you ever seen the picture?
Yeah, it's the only one where he's set up, I think. Yeah.
If you were ever on Tinder, Chris, not saying you ever would be, but shout out to Louise. That should be your on your profile, like.
Yeah.
But no, I'm looking forward to going through there, like, because there's some absolute killers there. They've got like,
what's that gym called? Sorry.
The fish tank.
Right, TFT.
But they've got Cal Eleanor through there, who we
commentated his fight.
Right,
Comment challenge North East. You got Lewis Monarch, you got Andrew Fisher, obviously. Who else we got? We've got
Fisher's fought for a
guys
long
that started
time,
going through. Yeah, Fisher's really
he's having
a massive resurgence.
I remember
now.
seeing him fight. I was at one of them shows all them years ago. And he's still going. I think he's just been ranked number 1, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Featherweight in England or something. Which is
Mental.
Unbelievable. He fought Abdul 7-8 years
Did he?
ago. Yeah, he fought Abdul. Yeah, Abdul beat him. It was a close fight.
Fisher's been around a long time. Like, it's still going strong.
10th Legion. Remember 10th Legion?
Oh my God, that was Hull, wasn't it?
Yeah, Hull. But I think the scene at the moment, it'll get better. And out of Middlesbrough as well, which will be good to see. Not just, biased MFA and all that. The Hardwicks, the Grayson twins.
Yeah.
Spice.
Yeah, Spice is killer, isn't
I think Spice is he'll go really far.
Yeah.
Johnny Hoole.
Yeah.
I think a lot of them will turn pro within the next year.
Yeah,
2 maybe, and they'll do well.
Yeah.
Obviously, like Harry and George are already pros.
Yeah. George's a beast as well, isn't he? Like,
that's it. Like a lot of the lads started, didn't they? MF with Jamie's beginner jits.
Yeah.
And Harry used to train with a lot of them, and everyone got to know Harry, but no one knew George because it was when he'd
broke his shoulder,
dislocated his elbow.
Right. Yeah. I was close. No.
And obviously Harry's a beast.
Yeah,
He's light, isn't he?
Yeah.
Whereas George is like, he's like Ivan Drago, Hardwick, isn't he? And then he came. I was like, wait till you all train with George. It's a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, because I trained with George for a bit, and then obviously he got injured and stuff.
But when he came back on Olympus, I think the first Olympus show, and he fought that guy who was fresh off a win on Cage Warriors or something, just lit him up with elbows.
Yeah.
It was just, I think, sat cage side with Hans.
Yeah.
And there was blood.
Shout out to Hans.
Yeah, he wanted a shout out actually.
Well, I did it, so.
Don't take credit for that. I mentioned his name first.
You mentioned his name. I shouted him out.
Chris is my friend.
He's my friend. Shout out to Hans ×2.
Motherfucker. Goddamn Chris.
Chris.
Yeah, I think he's one that'll go on to very big things.
Yeah.
He's on Made for the Cage.
He's quite young as well, isn't he?
21? I can't even be that. I think
don't know.
he hasn't finished his degree yet.
Right.
20?
Yeah, it should be 20.
Just frightening.
I thought you were going to say he hadn't even finished puberty yet.
What?
He hasn't finished puberty yet.
Well, you know. Thanks for that, Chris. Is that a segue or, you know, no?
No, unfortunately not.
Yeah, it's great. It's good to see. I mean, we commentated on
Yeah.
the Olympus show, which I think Freak was a bit worried about, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
understandable. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Thought we were
Quite good, weren't we?
quite professional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only one that wasn't professional was the guy doing the sound above us.
And him.
Rich joined in towards the end. You know,
Yeah,
he did a
yeah,
great
yeah.
job.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a mare with the guy above us, didn't we?
Yeah.
We were talking in between rounds,
Yeah.
thinking, because I've seen, like, obviously the Combat Challenge North East in between rounds. So we were saying
Play that awful
what they
music
need to do and
yeah.
all
I
this.
think it was like the second last fight he comes over. He's like, oh, it's not recording between rounds.
Yeah, so lads just stop. We were like, well, thanks for that.
We've just spent half the night chatting. We could have been like chilling out and like
Dropping
Yeah.
absolute pearls of wisdom.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. That minute in between rounds would be like a godsend as
Could
well.
have had
where
a
you
drink,
can,
mate,
like-
to be honest with you, because you can't drink. Like, you can't have a drink of water,
Yeah.
can you?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
while the fight's on.
Don't
Get me wrong. The one thing which didn't help commentating was I had a game of rugby that day, absolutely knackered, and I leant away from my mic. Like, I think it was just before Spice's fight.
Right.
Leant away like this from the mic, like that. A yawn. This daft fucking asshole shoved his finger right to the back of my throat. So for the rest, if you listen to the fights, you just hear me going, Michael Stewart. Motherfucker. Still owe him one for that.
Yeah.
That's why I'm nervous of him. You leave that in. Don't edit that out.
Nothing gets edited, I don't think, except for the start when you just kind of start talking shit. So
I want more about Chris's diet, though. I want to know what he's actually been eating.
cool.
As long as it's not the 2 chicken breasts, a bag of leaves, and if you get tired,
And some fucking
a monster and
Well,
a tin of tuna.
And that, no, I need to move away from that. And I think the reason I was doing that is because I mentioned last time I was always naturally heavy coming into the sport. I was carrying a bit of timber, so to get down to weight, because I was always been fat, I always crash dieted, and then it became a bit of a thing, and it was never sustainable long term because I was eating nothing. Like I was literally like gaunt, like walking around, just kind of thing. So I think I just ended up in a bit of a wash, rinse, repeat cycle whereby I'd get down to fight weight, have abs for 2 days, and then get back on the food, and then that was that. Yeah. But no, I think this time I need to just take it slow. So, I mean, I've only been dieting properly for a week now, and even then, I'm probably kind of find my feet away a little bit because I'm not used to dieting, but even like actually eating stuff I like. It's usually like porridge with water and like some sweetener maybe if I'm
a lot of
lucky.
shit. Yeah.
Some chicken breasts and like some tuna and maybe like, do you know, like a bit of bread for lunch if I'm like struggling kind of thing.
Microwaved.
So like this, so this time like I've been like trying to like make it a bit more interesting. So like, I don't know, like chicken and sweet potato, like a small sweet potato with some like spinach and stuff like that, or like I don't know. Like I even treated myself the other day. I went to Nando's and got.
I saw that. I was actually about to give you some sticker. Was it on your Instagram story or something like that?
Yeah. I did well though. I got a chicken breast and
absolute vat of hummus. That's what I saw.
No. That was. I went at the weekend for my Cheeto with Louise. But I went through the week with Pie. Shout out to Pie.
Pie's off.
Got myself a little chicken breast.
We're not meant to talk about gaming on this because
Jamie
threatened to stab me in my sleep if I mention Friday the 13th best game ever. Yeah. But shout out to Pie, mad gamer. Check out his, is it Twitch?
Yeah, I think
Twitch. Yeah, he's got a high level Twitch feed. Need to play that game, man. Me and Rich are on it over Christmas.
I don't play games. I haven't played games since Resident Evil 4.
It's a good game.
If you're going to end on it, then it's my life on the line here, boys. We can't talk about this.
I did end on a high, didn't I?
JT is like a brown belt, like legit striker, and not a lot of people know that. Really.
Yeah.
But the most impressive thing about him is
his tash clean off.
Is his fucking gaming capability. It's not even fun though when you play games with him, is it? I remember I got Street Fighter 5, and I was like, I waited years for this, can't wait. And pretty good at it online and all this.
Yeah.
I put it in. My dad had popped round my house. I started playing it. My dad was watching me play Jamie online, and he just murked me for about an hour and a half. My dad just sat there in silence watching, shook his head and went, "You fucking shite, you."
The only real experience I have of JT playing computer games was when he played what was it, NBA 2K.
Oh, with JT Torres. I heard about this.
At my house.
Right.
He is fucking wizard.
Yeah, he's just scarily good at games.
But we were playing that Friday the 13th game, and you can't hear each other unless you're near. Me and Rich were like the counsellors. We ran past each other. I went, Rich, right? We had walkie-talkies. Didn't we? I was hiding under a bed, talking on a walkie-talkie to him. I was like, ran out. I was going, Rich, ran over to him. Happy to see him. Like, who's Jason? Then JT just appeared. Went, it's me, Corrigill. Then punched my napper clean off. Yeah. But that's all we'll say about that game.
Yeah.
Everyone who hasn't got that game, please go and buy it.
Yeah, get it, and we'll play it.
But yeah, he's the hardest nerd going, really, isn't he?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
All these kids that must run their mouth at him online. Playing games.
It's funnier than you.
Then I think Stipe mentioned that, didn't he? On
Rogan. He plays Call of Duty and stuff.
Gets shit off kids and he'll beat the shit out of him and stuff. It's be like that with Jamie.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm going to get Jamie on the podcast, definitely. He didn't believe me when I said we'd had this booked in for ages.
Well,
he's like, you're full of shit.
Yeah. So. I think he'd be an asset.
Yeah.
I'd like to lined up. I'm quite interested.
I've got a lad from a band called Cape Cub, a lad called Chad. He's going to be on next week.
What does Chad do?
Chad sings and plays guitar in a band, and I've kind of known him for ages, but he was always in pretty good bands, and now his band's doing mint. And then I've got a guy who runs a magazine called Attack the Back, Jiu-Jitsu lads. I'm covering when we go down to London, he's gonna come on. And I've got some other stuff booked in after that. I can't
excited for Polaris.
Yeah, can't wait. Benson Ensign's just been announced. He's fighting AJ Agazam.
Nice.
Yeah, I saw that earlier.
When is it?
17th February. It is in London. So
what day is that?
Saturday.
Did you had a good night out after the last one, didn't you?
Yeah.
Quite eventful.
Yeah. I was thinking about it and I thought, I'm not sure if they're going to have me back here because it was just a big.
Is it like parties?
Yeah, there's an after party kind of upstairs in the O2.
Big time, bro.
I think everyone's invited to. I think. Well, I don't know, but I was just
tickets still on sale.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just tearing around
fancy
after a couple of days. 17th February.
I'm in the Groves Eubank Jr. fight in Manchester.
Mint, that'd be good.
Sorry, mate.
Yeah.
Got a nice little apartment, St Anne's Square.
Yeah.
Like the boxing donor. I think it's very. I don't know. It's a bit more popular now, isn't it? Boxing.
Yeah.
I was always that guy in the MMA gym. I can't believe you watch boxing.
Yeah.
Shite.
It's definitely over the past few months. It's definitely risen up boxing.
It's Anthony Joshua
the past few years, really. Yeah.
Well, isn't it really that? I'm literally out of Oslo the only. I don't know Spice, big boxing fan. Yeah. He was a fat white collar boxer when he.
Yeah.
By his own admit.
So he cut his teeth, wasn't
he? He looked like the kid from the King of the Hill, didn't he? Yeah, I'm a big boxing fan as well, but I don't really have anyone to talk to about it, apart from my mates that like boxing.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll talk to you if you want.
Yeah.
No, you don't like it, Chris. I know you just be like when your lass tries to talk to you about football or something, deep down, just don't give a fuck.
Yeah. They're just pretending.
So and so won by TKO, Chris. So fuck. Yeah, I'd love to come, but sorry.
Yeah.
You should go though, Chris.
I might go down.
Yeah,
Craig Jones is fighting as well, isn't he?
Yeah, he's fighting Jake Shields.
Nice.
Is Len going down with you?
Yeah.
No shout out to Len. Sorry, bro. Wee.
So yeah, should be good. The after party was pretty wild. I can't I've got short memories of people's faces that are quite popular in the jiu-jitsu scene.
I think.
But
Did I say you having your picture date with Dan Hardy or something like that?
Yeah. I just chat with Dan Hardy
At a massive jiu-jitsu event, and you get your picture date with MMA guy.
Yeah.
I didn't even mean to be disrespectful, but I went to Cage Warriors in Liverpool with Josh Moffat, and he was like over at his own little store, like signing books and that. And Josh went and bought like a book off him and got a photo, and that took with him. And he goes, I didn't even mean to be disrespectful. He goes, "Oh, do you want a photo?" I went, "I'm all right."
Yeah, I did that at Gary Pallister in the Middle-Age Lounge, Borough legend. You're not.
I know Gary Pallister is.
Yeah. You've been in the Middle-Age suite, haven't you?
No.
It's like
you keep promising me that you'll take
it. Yeah. I asked you to come once, but you didn't. You got a season ticket anyway, so.
Up the fucking borough.
So you go and like the lounge is hosted.
Yeah.
Like I think the Legends Lounge has Bernie Slavin and Stevie Vickers, and Middle-Age has John Hendry and Gary Pallister.
Yeah.
And my first season, John Hendry was the player. I was 6-7-year-old, loved him. So I had my picture taken with him. And I was like, "Oh, John, can I have my picture taken with you? You were my hero growing up and all this." And Gary Pallister went, "Do you want your picture taken with me?" I went, "No, you're all right, mate. You played for Man United." Didn't even laugh. I thought he'd laugh.
Yeah.
He's a big bloke as well.
Shit. Yeah.
He's bigger than Phil Baroni here. Honestly, he was
I
fucking...
felt bad because I actually liked
that
that.
big?
He's massive. He's a centre half,
He's
wasn't
tank
he?
like, yeah.
Big old guy.
Yeah. I didn't think he was that big.
Yeah, I legit thought he was going to sweet and music me in the middle of the... Like, Gary, no.
I think he was the only person I got a photo with at Polaris that I geeked out enough was Dan Hardy, because I've been like a Dan Hardy fan for a while. And then I stood next to Roger Gracie, and I was like, I'd get a photo, but he was cornering.
Yeah.
But I was like, I kind of didn't realise for a second. Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I thought like there's a time and a place in it, and I was next to him, and I was like, "Who's this big cunt?" And I went, "Oh fucking hell, that's Roger Gracie."
Can we say the word cunt?
You can say what you want.
I've been holding back.
I really like Dan Hardy, but I thought like he was going to make me buy a book or something. So I was like, "No, you're all right." And then afterwards, I realised like I've just been a proper cunt there.
Yeah.
I'll tell
like
you,
when you see his Instagram videos of him hitting his aqua bag in his garage, he's picturing Chris's fucking massive dome.
I'm going to get that lad. I'm going to get him. Can't wait to see him at Polaris.
Didn't you say you saw Danaher sat at a bar in a rash guard or something like that?
Yeah. He was sat in a hotel lobby with like, Gary Thornton, etc. Just in his rash guard. Then he was at the bar.
When you see famous people, you almost feel like a dick, don't you?
Did I tell you about the seminar I missed when I was in New York?
Yeah. What was it? Was it?
You've just been devastated. Just been
back in October. Went in October though. Was only there a few days because we went to Miami, Montreal, and then New York. And then I was like, right, I'm going to train when I'm there. So I looked on like the Hensel Gracie website and that, found the timetable. I was like, right, I'm going to go down. So we were staying outside of New York in Brooklyn. Went down, got there, and I went to the thing, and it was like, "Oh, the class is off." I was like, "Oh, right, okay." He was like, "Oh, there's a seminar on." I was like, "Oh, who's the seminar?" He was like, "Oh, Hensel Gracie, John Danaher, Gary Thornton,
Gordon Ryan,
Nicky Ryan." I was like, "Oh my god!" So what time does that start? He was like, "Oh, about an hour or so ago. There's like 20 minutes left." He was like, "You can
it's
like
for charity, want it?" Yeah.
He was like, "You can still do it if you want." I was like, "Oh, how much?" And he was like, "Oh, you'd still be the full price." I was like,
"How much was it?"
It's like about $89 or something.
Okay,
and I was like, "Oh god!" But like, I was considering it, but then I was like, "Do I really want to be the guy that walks in like 15?"
You should have just done it.
No, like walking in 15 minutes at the end, like,
face, act like you've done the full thing and get a picture.
But absolutely like missed an opportunity there. Like if I'd have actually followed them on Facebook and that and looked, I'd have seen it and I'd have.
The only error I guess I made at Polaris was Danaher was always at the other side of where I was filming, just in the other corner. And at one point in one of the matches, there was like Danaher, someone else, and some like big old bloke, like just like with him. And I was like, how's he got on stage? Like, 'cause I just thought it was an old bloke. And then I seen him and he come up again with Danaher, and I thought he must be like somebody relatively interesting, because he's like, no one's giving him any shit. He's just walking like, he didn't have a pass or anything. And I realised that it was Mauricio Gomez. I was like, I'd never seen a picture of him, so I just didn't know who it was. I was like, was that old bloke over there? Fucking hell, someone gets shot of him, and you almost
feel like a dick, don't you, asking for a photo. I mean, we did we went to the Huey Fury Joseph Parker heavyweight title fight in September with the lads. And where we were sat, they had the the TV broadcasting like scaffolding behind us.
Yeah.
And Amir Khan was on there.
No way.
And we were like, "Oh, can we get a picture?" And he went, "Well, I can't come down off the thing."
Yeah.
And one of the lads was like, "Give me your phone, Corrigill, give me your phone." And you do almost feel like a dick, don't you? But to be fair to him, he was, despite all the hate that the lad seems to get for some reason, especially after I'm a Celebrity, he was spot on.
Yeah. Good.
To be fair, but you do almost feel like a bit of a helmet, don't you?
Yeah.
You could get
unless you're Doug and you meet Peter Andre, and for some you got the selfie with Peter Andre. Bet he was more buzzing, didn't he?
Yeah, we went to Copenhagen.
Like, fucking hell, thank Christ.
Copenhagen for like a little gist.
Someone finally asked for a picture.
I didn't even train once, and then saw Andre on the way back. Got a little photo of him.
What was he doing there?
No, because the weekend we'd been in Copenhagen, there was Gay Pride Festival was on. It was unbelievable. Honestly, one of the best weeks I've been like the whole city.
I was
was
gutted
like,
I missed out on that.
Yeah, same. I've seen a lot of good pictures,
he'd been performing there, so I just saw him in the airport. I was like, "Fuck this!" I ran after him. He had like a cap on, like proper low. Like, got like a little photo in that.
Fucking
shared it in the newsletter at work at the time. I was like, "Get in!" Well,
You've been so rude. We haven't asked Rich about his thing about he wants to finally start lifting weights and.
Oh, it's not podcast worthy. No, I
just thought it was his
just never done it.
Post-concussion syndrome. Get in, all the bats.
Yeah, I just thought, fuck it, why not? I've never done it. I've like done sports for like a while, but I've never
There's
actually.
a lot of jiu guys that think it doesn't help.
I think it's bullshit. If you're strong, you're strong. Like
I personally, because I was really skinny once reached about 16, 17, strong and athletic, but when you move up and like playing rugby against blokes, you need the weight.
Yeah.
Behind you, more injury prevention for me. I think I'd stopped doing weights at one point and I broke my collarbone.
Fucking hell.
So I've always tried to do them. You can't do that here, Chris.
You did it before.
I was gonna fuck you earlier. If you wind back early when you were talking about something, I think you looked at me and I started smirking because I was gonna fuck you. But I'm a professional, you know. Well, you're welcome at Evolution Health and Fitness in Billingham anytime, Rich.
Thank you.
If you want more of a
Shout
out to Lee Mughal. We all know Mughal.
Yeah.
Chris grew up with him.
I was gonna say, I knew him when he was skinny.
The Boys in the Hood days.
Yeah.
Lee Tariq, yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Get
give you a
yourself
shout.
over.
Yeah.
Come over. Nice little plug, that wasn't it? He'll be fucking buzzing with that.
Yeah.
Acquire one of these.
I was
these might be
buzzing,
sold out actually. These hats. Don't just try the hat on for Chris.
My melon head. I was buzzing when I first bumped into him. Like I used to like grew up in the same street as him.
He actually spoke about that. He said that he was doing no gi. He started rolling with Chris, and he was like, "I recognise his face from somewhere." Then Chris took his soul like he does with all
within
the noobs.
seconds. Yeah.
He realised who he was. It's a nice hat, that. But
it was good. That
though.
like just halfway through the roll, he's like, "You Chris?" I was like, "Are you Lee?"
Yeah, just get yourself over and well, if you train with anyone,
like
really.
Put it on your centre stage.
Yeah, you stick it on.
I have to fucking don't soup beanies.
You keep that actually, Rich.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Little gift from me to you.
I'll put it on the dogs. I'm just not wearing
We'll
that.
put it.
I like
Put
the
it down.
luminous yellow. I've got a full luminous
See
yellow
you on it.
costume. Yeah,
There's will be one at you for the gym, mate. I'm sure Lee will
Yeah.
give you one.
You're fucking there now. You excited for Polaris then?
Yeah, should be good.
Yeah.
It's pretty mental usually, quite busy, but I quite enjoy it. Like the main thing last time, like on like event day, I just swung straight into it because I think like I played so many gigs and ran so many gigs and festivals and stuff like that when it was like I kind of looked at it and I was like, I'm just in a fucking music venue here. I was like, oh yeah, I'm at home. So it was just like, it felt really natural. I kind of knew where I was supposed to be, where I wasn't supposed to be, and you already know like how to act around certain people. Like,
what is it you'll do when you're there?
This time I think we're going to be, well, we cover all the social media. So the guys that kind of do the social media now to build it up are like on the day are running the event. So they don't have time to sit on Twitter and, tweet about fights that are going out, stuff like that, or sit on the Instagram and post the stories of all the walkouts and shit like that. So we do all that. But we're also going to be doing some behind the scenes stuff. So the Thursday, just kind of like athletes arriving, very similar to like the UFC embedded stuff. Just kind of like getting everyone, like just little bits, kind of following people around, doing a little bit of training. And at the end of the day, upload it, and then on Friday we'll do the weigh-ins, and then probably do a similar thing on the Saturday, and that'll probably get uploaded like the next day once the thing's gone.
Is that the main event then, Benson?
No, it's not. It's Craig Jones and Jake Shields.
Ooh.
And
Jake Shields been on it before, man, hasn't he? Sure.
Yeah, he fought.
Legit Jake Shields, isn't he?
Yeah.
Such a legit grappler.
Yeah.
Have you seen Craig Jones before?
Proper long arms.
No.
He's legit, like.
He smashed with people at ADCC this year with
This
hooks
year?
and stuff. Yeah.
I don't
Craig
really
Jones,
tend to watch. I mean, I love training. I find it very hard to
Same,
watch at
same,
times.
I
Really
had this-
hard to watch.
I was having this conversation with Paddy the other day, like, I've been training jits for like 9 years now or
Yeah.
something, and like I never really, because when I started coming up, ADCC was like, that was it.
Yeah,
and so
yeah.
you'd watch that like once a year, and that was
I
it.
love the
But now,
sub 15 nights.
Yeah.
The Grapple for Glory with
Yeah.
JT.
Yeah.
Competing against Tyrone Elliott, the
Tyrone Sprong.
hardest bat in the world. I really enjoy that because I mean you know a lot of the guys, don't you? But when
Yeah.
it comes to, I think I tried with the Euros the other day. Obviously, it's the highest level.
I
but
struggle with IBJJF
really,
stuff.
Really
definitely.
struggle with it.
I watched a lot of the ADCC, and for some reason, I don't know if it's the rule set or because it was no gi or what, but I found that quite easy.
Well, it's
to
on
watch.
floor grappling.
no
I've watched
geese,
a lot of the.
I think geese too. I don't know. There's too much. It's
very stally,
a lot
innit?
of stalling. Yeah.
I've enjoyed more watching the freestyle wrestling on because I had floor grappling.
Yeah, I could watch like wrestling. I could watch all day. It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, to train, you know, it's the other way around, isn't it? I mean,
yeah.
Chris, you know, obviously really good wrestler. I've done a lot of wrestling.
Yeah.
To train, it's pretty fucking miserable. Whereas when you train jits, it's happy.
Yeah,
but
it's
to
really
watch,
fun, innit? Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just can't get my head.
Bizarre,
you
innit?
know, it's just
Yeah.
So you like watching wrestling then?
Yeah.
Yeah. You couldn't take down a washing line.
No, I couldn't. Yeah. I was talking about my wrestling boots earlier that I don't
Should've
think I've
worn.
worn once. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever actually owned a pair of wrestling.
Yeah, I've got some wrestling boots.
Don't
in the
hand me
boot.
downs.
Luminous yellow. I should have bashed them on and bashed that on.
Yeah.
Sat here in full luminous.
You can't have the sponsor.
Sorry, Lee. Disrespected you there.
Lee.
I'll have all the Billingham gangsters on me. Sound? Cool?
All
You
good.
trying to wrap it up there?
Yeah?
I'm going. I'm still. Let's keep it going.
Let's just turn it off.
Any no sponsors to plug, Richie B?
Not yet. Violin.
Yeah? Sure, Chris, sponsors.
Um,
Don't make it sponsor you, bro. Yeah.
pot noodle.
Yeah? Evolution.
there you are.
Shout out to Evolution.
Shout out to Evolution Health and Fitness Based
do you
on
wanna-
Billingham,
Sponsored athlete.
Lee Home Road.
Do you want to plug their Instagram or Facebook or where they can find
Yeah,
you?
just Evolution Health and Fitness
Yeah.
on Facebook and located Lee Home Road, Billingham.
Yeah.
Come see us. Just having a new equipment. Such a bad plug, that, innit? But there's a healthy eating cafe.
Yeah, it's
built
just getting
in.
opened,
That's
isn't it? Yeah, yeah.
Next 2 weeks. Extension should be on this year.
Cool.
A lot of things happening. Nice
shit.
staff. Come
Yeah,
have
yeah.
a coffee with me and Lee.
Can I
Doug's
do a
allowed.
plug?
Doug turns up now and again. Gets like a couple of free cans of moose juice, and then we don't see him for.
Are you mad?
No, that's exactly what's happened every time you came in.
I got a can of moose juice once, and it was one of the worst things I've ever drank. I was like, "What is this?" It was like a blueberry thing. I think.
I need to shout out Erin and Neve, daughters, if I don't mention them.
Yeah,
Not that
yeah.
they'll be allowed to watch this. I know
Erin,
it's towards the
you're
end
getting a
though.
bat.
Yeah.
Erin threatened to give Chris a bat on the phone earlier.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Happy
Well,
days.
where's
Happy,
my plug?
thanks for having us.
MMA, Akirai MMA, 6 till 7:30. It's just on Linthorpe Road at the Middlesbrough Events
When
Centre.
people find you, what's your Instagram?
Doug Maths.
Follow me at T Corrigill. You'll mostly find pictures of my kids and food,
Yeah.
Gaming.
Borough matches.
borough matches,
Class.
pictures of me giving Chris a bat.
Happy days. Sound?
There's a nice grappling match between me and Chris, which took place in Prague on Facebook. If anyone wants to watch it,
Oh, yeah,
that's the
we-
hardest.
Yeah,
physical
we
That
uploaded
was
it.
amazing. That. Did you see that? eBay overtime rules.
Yeah.
What people don't realise of that.
We were smashed.
That went on for 20 minutes before.
Before the cameras came out.
Yeah, we
Just getting ready
gone
for
on
a night
about
out
20
then.
minutes, and we'd
Yeah.
already been half
Yeah.
cut. Like we've been drinking all day.
Half cut. Well, speak for yourself, sir.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
full
Steaming.
full
cut.
mortal, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the bit in the video though, literally just bang. Bear in mind, we're doing jit, and he just whacks me in the temple. I was like, Jesus.
You had the weight on me.
Still
I've got
bad, you
to,
Yeah, you got to do something. Yeah.
battering me's a bit generous, but you know,
Yeah.
How
we'll
is
see.
it?
Yeah,
We'll get
go now.
re-uploaded.
get it watch. Yeah,
Happy
go
days.
for a few pots and then we'll get started.
Yeah, all right.
Thanks for having us.
Anytime. Cheers, boys.
You, Chris is like the. When's Cool Story, bro? Going down.